And the final thing that I'm going to talk about today is mind map note-taking. And this is kind of a brainstorming exercise for people who tend to jump from one concept to the other and maybe aren't as linear in their thinking so that they don't do everything in chronological order. And what you do in this concept is that you start with your main subject. And for this textbook, it's the internet for this chapter. And then you write a little note about it. So computers linked worldwide. And then one thing I'm supposed to be looking at is the history. So I talk about the fact that first there was the ARPANET, then the basic internet was designed, and then they came up with the WWW, or World Wide Web interface. And after the World Wide Web was created, they developed browsers to access the World Wide Web, so I put in some of the original browsers that were created. As well, I want to talk about the different kinds of networks, so I branch off from the internet into the intranet and explain that that's an internal network that are linked to no outside computers. And then I talk about the extranet and the fact that that's an internal network that is linked to specific other businesses, such as suppliers or vendors that you use. And so with this item, what's nice about it is that I can just keep creating branches, and it's a very clear way for me to show multiple relationships between things. So for example, if the World Wide Web was related to all of these, I could just draw more branches off, and it would be very easy to connect all the different points. These are really good for people who are very visual or who like to kind of move around in their research, or maybe they start with one section, then they move to another section and come back. And what I want to say at this point is that no one note-taking style works for everyone on the planet. What you need to do is look around and find what works best for you. These four are some common, very different styles, but one thing that I recommend is to look around you. If you see someone in your class who does really well on exams, ask them what kind of note-taking they do. Ask if you can see their notes. You might get some ideas from that. You can look at different textbooks and things like that, see how they write the summary sections and things like that to get some ideas. And just ask people, for ideas, or try different things and see if they work for you. I hope that this helps make it easier for you to take notes both in class and from your textbooks, and I'm sure I will see you again soon. Thank you.